Hey sci-fi fans, buckle up! 2025 is going off the rails! From Netflix to Prime Video, some of the wildest sci-fi films are already streaming, and you don't need a cinema ticket to watch them. We're talking time travel chaos, alien invasions, rogue AIs, mutant monsters, and epic reboots of classic franchises. Whether you're into survival thrillers or mind-bending tech, this list has something insane for you. So grab your popcorn, smash that like button, and let's jump into the 10 craziest sci-fi movies you need to watch right now. Number 10, Together. This is a super intense psychological drama with a crazy twist, starring Alison Brie and Dave Franco as a couple who suddenly get physically connected by some mysterious force. Yeah, you heard that right. Now they've got to deal with all the ups and downs of their relationship while literally being stuck together. It's wild, emotional, and packed with dark humor and raw moments. Mia Morrissey and Damon Harriman also bring some unpredictable supporting roles that add extra edge to the story. Most of the movie was shot in remote, eerie places like caves and rugged nature spots, giving it a really immersive and creepy vibe. The close-up shots and creepy sound design totally pull you into their weird world. If you're into movies like Annihilation or The Thing, Together is a fresh mix of body horror and relationship drama that'll keep you hooked till the very end. If you thought being stuck with your partner was intense, wait till you see what it's like trying to survive an android apocalypse. Number 9, Mother Android. This is an intense sci-fi survival thriller from the US, starring Chloe Grace Moretz and Algie Smith as a couple stuck in a world taken over by rogue androids. Society's completely fallen apart after the android uprising, and now they have to navigate this dangerous post-apocalyptic world just to survive. Along the way, they face all kinds of threats, both from outside and from within themselves, packed with high-stakes action, raw emotion, and seriously tense moments. Raul Castillo shows up in a strong supporting role, bringing real edge and unpredictability. Most of the movie was shot in the wilds of Massachusetts, giving it a gritty, realistic vibe. Plus, with sharp visuals, heart-pounding action, and a creepy soundtrack, it keeps you on the edge of your seat the whole time. If you're into movies like Children of Men or I Am Mother, Mother Android is definitely one to watch. It's got that perfect mix of sci-fi thrills and emotional storytelling that'll keep you hooked till the very end. From rogue AI on Earth to hostile aliens light years away, now we're blasting off into full-on space warfare. Number 8, Cosmic Sin. This is a wild sci-fi action flick set way in the future, like 2524. Bruce Willis plays a retired general who gets called back into action when some nasty alien baddies start messing with humanity. Alongside a crew of badass soldiers and scientists, he heads off to a distant planet to stop these creepy aliens who can infect and control people. It's a race against time, fail, and Earth's toast. Frank Grillo and Brandon Thomas Lee bring serious edge and unpredictability, making the whole squad feel tight and intense. Shot mostly in Georgia, the movie's loaded with cool futuristic visuals, epic battles, and slick special effects that keep you hooked. If you're into movies like Starship Troopers or Battle Los Angeles, Cosmic Sin is right up your alley. All the alien fighting action with plenty of thrills to keep you guessing till the end. Space battles are wild, but nothing hits closer to home than a killer AI that looks like your childhood toy, upgraded and weaponized. Number 7, Megan 2. This is a super intense sci-fi horror flick where Allison Williams plays Gemma, the genius behind this AI doll, Megan. But things get wild when a military weapon named Amelia, made using stolen Megan tech, becomes self-aware and starts causing major trouble. Now, Gemma has to bring back an upgraded Megan to stop this new threat before it's too late. The movie's packed with thrilling action, creepy moments, and some really cool questions about AI and how humans connect with machines. You've got Violet McGraw, Amy Donald totally killing it in their roles, adding depth and excitement. Most of the filming took place in Auckland and Toronto, and the visuals, top-notch, mixing CGI with real animatronics to make Megan and Amelia feel super real. The lighting and effects keep the suspense going all the way through. If you're into movies like Ex Machina or The Terminator, this one's a must-watch. It's got smart scares, emotional moments, and a fresh take on AI horror that'll keep you hooked from start to finish. Ready for something even crazier? Let's roll into a future where cities literally eat each other to stay alive. Number 6. Mortal Engines. This one throws you right into a wild post-apocalyptic world where cities aren't just cities, they're giant moving machines that roll around eating up smaller towns just to survive. The story's all about Hester Shaw and Tom Natsworthy, two unlikely heroes who team up to stop the bad guy, Mayor Valentine, from unleashing total chaos. Think epic chases, crazy battles, and this awesome steampunk vibe that just pulls you in. Hera Hilmar and Robert Sheehan totally nailed their roles, and Hugo Weaving, yeah, he's that sneaky villain you love to hate. Most of the movie was shot in New Zealand, and the CGI on those moving cities, next level stuff. The action scenes will definitely keep you glued to your seat. If you're into movies like The Hunger Games or Snowpiercer, Mortal Engines is right up your alley. It's dystopian sci-fi, but with a fresh twist and some seriously cool visuals. That was dystopian enough. Now imagine jumping between medieval sword fights and high-tech alien battles all in one film. Number 5. Alienoid. This one's a totally wild sci-fi action fantasy from South Korea that jumps between the 14th century and the year 2022. It's got aliens hiding in human bodies, time travel, and a dangerous alien collector who's about to unleash chaos unless some futuristic heroes can stop him. The story flips back and forth. On one side, you've got a badass warrior and a powerful sorceress chasing down a legendary blade. On the other side, it's the future, and a time-traveling guardian and his robot sidekick are in a race to save the world. Starring Kim Woo-bin, Ri Jun-yeol, and Kim Tae-ri, the cast brings serious energy and depth to this insane genre-blending adventure. Shot mostly in South Korea, Alienoid looks amazing, packed with slick visuals, crazy good special effects, and a unique mix of ancient history and high-tech sci-fi. If you're into mind-bending stories like Edge of Tomorrow or massive futuristic journeys like The Wandering Earth, then Alienoid is totally your thing. It's got epic action, mystery, and some emotional twists, all in one wild, unforgettable ride. After that time-traveling chaos, let's head to a different kind of future, one where everyday people are drafted to fight for humanity's survival. Number 4. The Tomorrow War. This one's a wild sci-fi action ride where regular people get thrown into a future war 30 years from now. Chris Pratt plays Dan Forrester, a high school teacher who suddenly gets drafted to fight aliens. The twist? Soldiers from 2051 literally show up in our time asking for help because humanity's getting destroyed by terrifying creatures. So now everyday people are sent into the future, totally unprepared and freaking out. But Dan's not backing down. He's fighting not just for survival, but for his daughter's future. He joins forces with a brilliant scientist, played by Yvonne Strahovski, and his tough survivalist dad, J.K. Simmons, to figure out where these aliens came from and how to stop them before it's too late. The movie's packed with non-stop action, emotional stakes, and all the cool sci-fi you could ask for. It's got that huge blockbuster feel, but with real heart, about family, sacrifice, and second chances. Shot in gritty cities and icy remote locations, it gives you intense battles and some deep questions about fate, choices, and what we do to protect the ones we love. If you're into time travel thrillers like Edge of Tomorrow or alien invasion movies like Independence Day, The Tomorrow War is totally your thing. Explosive, emotional, and just a straight-up wild ride. From saving the future to launching a whole new Marvel era, it's time to meet a fresh take on a classic superhero team. Number 3. The Fantastic Four. This one's a fresh, fun, and totally epic take on the superhero genre. Pedro Pascal plays Reed Richards, a genius scientist who, after a wild space accident, ends up with some insane powers. And he's not alone. His team includes Vanessa Kirby as the strong and smart Sue Storm, Joseph Quinn literally bringing the heat as Johnny Storm, and Eben Moss-Bachrach as the rock-solid Ben Grimm. But here's the twist. They're not just figuring out their powers, they're facing off against Galactus, a massive cosmic threat. And he's got Silver Surfer, this mysterious powerhouse, doing his dirty work. So yeah, the stakes? Pretty huge. What makes this movie stand out is how it balances big Marvel action with real emotion, family vibes, team dynamics, and deep questions about purpose and identity. Julia Garner and Ralph Ineson also crush it in their roles, adding serious depth and intensity. Most of it was shot at Pinewood Studios in London, and visually, it's a treat. Slick CGI, cool retro 60s vibes, and bold cinematography that makes every frame pop. If you love Marvel movies like Guardians of the Galaxy or Thor Ragnarok, the Fantastic Four: First Steps is right up your alley. It's not just a reboot, it's the beginning of something way bigger in the MCU. Totally worth the hype. Superpowers are cool, but how about facing off against mutated dinosaurs on a remote island? Yup, things are about to get wild. Number 2, Jurassic World: Rebirth. This one's a wild sci-fi adventure, packed with action, chaos, and yeah, dinosaurs. Scarlett Johansson plays Zora Bent, a total badass leading a risky mission to collect dinosaur DNA that could help create a life-saving medicine. But of course, things don't go as planned. The team ends up stranded on a creepy, abandoned island crawling with mutated dinos and some seriously freaky surprises. Mahershala Ali and Jonathan Bailey bring the heat with intense performances that take the tension up a notch. And visually, it's stunning. The movie was shot in crazy beautiful places like Thailand, Malta, and the UK, with jungle and ocean scenes that'll blow your mind. The mix of CGI and animatronics makes those dinosaurs feel way too real. If you're into high-energy flicks like Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, this one's totally up your alley. It's got suspense, emotion, and non-stop dino action that'll keep you locked in till the credits roll. And finally, the number 1 pick, a bold new chapter in the story of the world's most iconic superhero. Get ready to fly with Superman 2025. Number 1, Superman. This one's a pretty awesome new superhero flick directed by James Gunn. David Cornsweet plays Clark Kent, Superman, with Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane and Nicholas Hoult as the classic bad guy, Lex Luthor. The story throws Superman into a global mess cooked up by Lex, and now he's got to save the world while people are doubting him. Plus, new threats just keep showing up. But it's not just big action and crazy fight scenes. It's also about trust, sacrifice, and what being a real hero actually means. Rachel Brosnahan and Nicholas Hoult totally kill it. Their performances bring some serious emotion and tension to the story. Most scenes were shot in Atlanta studios with some stunning shots filmed in Norway. The movie mixes high-energy action with insane visual effects and gorgeous cinematography that pulls you right into Superman's world. If you're into superhero movies with intense action, real drama, and deeper characters, kinda like Man of Steel or The Batman, then Superman 2025 is one you definitely don't want to miss. It's a fresh, bold take on the Superman story for a whole new generation. Alright, that's a wrap on some crazy sci-fi picks. Which one are you diving into first? Or did I miss a must-watch? Drop your faves in the comments, I read them all. If you're loving this vibe, hit subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss out. And hey, don't stop now, click one of these vids and keep the fun going. See you next time, stay awesome.